There it is, guys. Star Citizen Alpha 4.3 is in Evocati phase, and it brings with it not just new content and features, but some bug fixes as well, and technical improvements aimed at stabilizing the experience and preparing the game for broader release. While many features are still in development, obviously, Client Peer Games are already implemented a broad sweep of potential fixes across gameplay systems, missions, locations, vehicles, and UI elements. These are tagged as potential fixes, guys, so take that with a grain of salt, of course, and will require validation from testers during the PTU phase. Among the most impactful improvements is a fix for the long-standing freight elevator issue. I have experienced that myself in 4.2 right now. It's absolutely horrible. Maybe that's why I'm playing Elite Dangerous a bit more these days. And so, cargo placed on the on top of the freight elevator is then going to be causing an internal error. Related fixes also address freight elevators failing to function properly when asset streaming causes the platform to unload independently from its managing entity. These changes should enhance reliability for cargo operations, particularly with large-scale hauling missions that we are having right now in 4.2. I don't know if it's going to be continuing in 4.3 though, that event. Mission systems have also been the focus of major attention, which is good because in 4.2 it's also been quite problematic. Fixes have been implemented for medical beacons not being available when players are incapacitated, finally, right? And for resource gathering missions failing to complete due to tracking errors in contract objectives. Red Wind line haul missions are now expected to properly offer follow-ups after the training mission, and also several Mobiglass mission display issues have been addressed, including the complete absence of missions in certain areas. I don't know if you guys have noticed that as well, but it's super frustrating when you want to do a mission at a certain area and it's just not showing and you're waiting for nothing, right? Salvage contract compatibility with the Starfarer have also improved, as hull scraping surfaces have previously been marked as invalid in the past. Well, this has been fixed, making those missions now possible to complete. In vehicle gameplay, several ships have received key updates. The Tumber Cyclone MT should now be able to fire its missile launcher again, and the Mist Freelancer Max has seen a fix for its side door, which previously would not open when it was prompted to. The Aspira Prowler had a UI bug addressed in which the AI marker label would vanish when looking directly at the ramp axis. Meanwhile, bespoke missile racks in the VMA have been reined in across multiple ships, including the 400i, Talon series, Redeemer, and both Starlancer variants, which previously displayed incorrect hardpoint information for unrelated vehicles. Combat reliability has also seen improvements, with the Scimitar torpedo's proximity detonation now expected to properly cause damage to targets. A long-standing issue where missiles could bypass shields entirely and destroy components instantly has received attention. I have fallen victim to that issue so many times. It's so frustrating in 4.2. NDP repeated visual effects should now correctly inherit ship velocity, preventing awkward visual desynchronizations. Additionally, interdiction systems have been adjusted to prevent players from calibrating to other markers while under interdiction and to block interdictions on ships already in quantum travel. Related fixes include rubber banding to interdiction origin locations and the disappearance of snare event markers. Inventory and logistics also benefit from targeted fix. One major bug where items would return to their origin inventory after being dropped, equipped, or transferred has potentially been resolved. Several bugs related to refinery operations, such as station being unable to store orders over 300 SCU, have been addressed. Destroyed cargo entities occupying usable freight elevator space should now also be cleared correctly. Smaller but noticeable issues addressed include improper AI behavior, such as NPCs failing to exit spawn closets or turrets missing from Faro data centers. In terms of UI and interaction, fixes have been made to overly bright elevator screens in the hammerhead, placeholder text in the Starlancer engine toggle menu, and players spawning under hangars after using the disconnect command. Technically, 4.3 has seen increased stability here with a resolution of 7 client crashes and 2 server crashes. These backend fixes contribute, of course, to the overall smoother experience. Remember, it's the game of playability, right? But, of course, we're going to talk about the major highlight of 4.3, which is the introduction of the Onyx Facilities, a sprawling network of abandoned scientific research sites which are now scattered across the Stanton system. These facilities represent the first phase of a new multi-layered mission arc tied to the Region Crisis storyline. Initially, these 2 wings of these facilities here are accessible, and the third is expected to arrive in patch 4.3.1. Players can accept missions from Arkham Malor of the Hawk Row agency, who dispatches them to retrieve research data, solve puzzles, and uncover hidden narratives related to ASD's controversial experiments. Within these derelict facilities, mission progression is structured in multiple phases. After an initial entry mission, players gain access to 4 advanced mission tracks: retrieving anomaly data, seismic data, power usage data, and security information. These missions must first be completed sequentially before they become repeatable. The facilities are designed with a strong environmental storytelling focus, featuring audio logs, data collection nodes, and distinct areas such as research labs and engineering zones. Navigating these spaces involve hazards like radiation fields and malfunctioning power systems, requiring both tactical awareness and coordination. In tandem with these new missions, Clan Imperium Games has also rolled out an update to mission distribution technology. This overhaul enhances how mission locations are assigned in real time, especially for repeatable missions like hauling or delivery contracts. The system is intended to reduce overcrowding and secure more organic player distributions across the verse, particularly as demand rises with the inclusion of the Onyx content. Patch 4.3 also brings weapon and traversal updates. The standard addition is the Volt Laser Sniper Zenith, a sniper hybrid DMR that offers both charged and semi-automatic fire modes. It's a little bit like the S71 if you guys know this rifle. Its key feature is the automatic charge mechanisms, which boost damage and projectile speed at the cost of increased visibility to enemies and potential overheating. The new dual range optic with heat and charge indicators supports this weapon. The Zenith weapon is currently testable in the single weapon mode in Arena Commander. A fix has also been applied to the Volt shotgun, addressing a bug that caused unintended knockdowns. Ammo availability has seen significant overhaul as well. Stores now feature a more balanced and comprehensive range of ammo types, ensuring better support for varied weapons and reducing the need to travel extensively for basic supplies. I hope that they're talking about Pyro here, because Pyro is really lacking a lot of ammo, which is super annoying. This change addresses long-standing complaints from players about inconsistency in ammunition availability and aims to create a more reliable combat supply chain. On the environmental side, Dynamic Snow now makes its debut in Alpha 4.3. Now, of course, it was already snowing in Stanton, but this system here builds on the same tech used for Dynamic Rain, allowing real-time snowfall based on planetary weather conditions. Of course, it's currently enabled for Microtech, and it further enhances the immersive atmosphere of snow-covered regions and contributes to environmental storytelling, according to CIG. Traversal has received significant attention to the rollout of ladder improvements. Ladders in both ships and planetary locations now support midpoint entry and exit, jumping off while facing specific directions, leading to dodge obstacles and more fluid camera movement while climbing. The system also includes physical interactions such as preventing upwards movement when another actor is occupying the ladder. These changes, of course, are subtle but are crucial for improving day-to-day movements and adds realism to navigation within tight ship interiors or industrial locations, or even some of the outposts in Pyro. Several issues are already known in this build, unfortunately. Among the most critical are AI behavior problems in the Onyx facilities and various visual and collision bugs across Stanton. Transit systems such as trains and elevators are also experiencing problems with asset streaming and mission markers, which may not align properly with the objective locations. Players may also encounter missing elevator carriages, UI errors on delivery kiosks, and inconsistencies with NPC equipment. So, in summary, while Alpha 4.3 is still in early build and with many systems yet to reach full implementation, the range of devs and fixes suggests that CIG are laying essential groundwork for more reliable gameplay, hopefully. Combined with new Onyx facilities, mission distribution improvements, and dynamic snow systems, the bug fixes push the game, hopefully, a little closer to something that we should be expecting for the so-called year of playability. Anyway, guys, if you're an Evocati, let me know what you guys think of this 4.3 first build. Have you tried it? What do you think of the new Onyx facilities? Let me know in the comment section down below. It's the return of the giveaways, guys! I'm giving away a Drake Golem this month, so all you have to do is to subscribe to the channel and comment to any videos posted this month. 10 entries will be put to the wheel of names like that. Additional entries for Patreon and YouTube members, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I have been Erad. A big shout out to Doc Artasisius, Ducky2Docker, Shadow Rise, Zero Crusher, and Dr. Frobin, and I will see you guys in the next one.
that state, they got salty. I got out of my crate, got messy. I see a long face. I'm on the blacklist. For them I don't exist. No need to insist, they are still way too pissed. And I'm on the blacklist. Yeah, yeah. It's been a long time, almost been a decade. It's blowing my mind that peace wasn't made, and I will not